Hey, Annette, how are you, baby?
Yeah, we've said for years we'd get together, and we haven't done it yet. You and Ann okay?
We are. We
Yeah,
are.
okay.
Ann's still working. The only thing I do is decide which room I'm going to walk to next, pretty much.
Which room next? Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
We have a friend who his wife is taking care of her mother, so she's gone about all day, and he's retired. So we talked yesterday. So he's vacuuming and cleaning, and he's the Mr. Mom thing going on there. So room to room, that's about all he's doing too.
Except she won't let him do the laundry.
No, she doesn't trust him.
Well, that's exactly the way it is here. I'm checked off on towels. I'm also checked off on folding pillowcases. So I'm working my way into the depths of the utility room. But I do a pretty good towel. I'm not allowed to wash blouses. I can wash my own blue jeans, but I'm unable to do pretty much of anything else. But I'm very proud of that.
Good. Well, I can do laundry. I know how to do that. Yeah, and I actually cleaned the shower today. So Annette was still sleeping. I was doing household chores in between podcasts. So it's
Annette, him such a good boy.
Yeah, that's me.
When I first hung up, I knew that you would be on a delay.
Yep.
But as technology overtakes us oldsters now, I realized that my headset had automatically jumped on the call, and I couldn't hear you on the telephone, but I realized that you could hear me there at the studio. I said, what is going on here?
Yeah.
So I tried to call back, and then I heard myself in the headset on the side table. So technology is moving faster than I am these days.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I've had to learn so much here with what I'm doing. I
remember the days when you and I were in school when we would email U.S. mail each other a small roll of tape once in a while.
Oh, my, yes. I've got all of mine.
Living letters.
Yeah, I've got all of mine. You still got yours?
I do, but I don't have anything to play them on.
Me either. Yeah, and the tape's probably deteriorated it's probably flaking into pieces. But, yeah, we did a lot of those little bitty, were they 3-inch reels?
I think so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In fact, I've still got my promos that Mike Wallace and Alan Ludden and Betty White and some of those CBS people did for me way back during the day. And, hi, this is Alan Ludden.
Yeah.
Betty White.
Yeah, and I've got a bunch of those too because people used to do that. And I was thinking, I was talking about Guy Lombardo on our first, leading into, it was a New Year's Eve, our morning newscast, and I was talking about Guy Lombardo and the first time, he played the traditional song that we all know on New Year's Eve. And I was remembering that he did a promo for me when I was in Salisbury, and I remember Guy Lombardo. He said, like, "Hi, Guy Lombardo. You're listening to the Mike Moore Show," and I'm thinking, "Oh my goodness!" But yeah,
wasn't his group called the Royal Canadians?
They were. They certainly were. Yeah, but all my Guy Lombardo music is on album, and I didn't take time to put it on my turntable, so we'll listen another time to Guy Lombardo. But
that sounds like a good. Wasn't that all Lang Syne? That's just the most horrible song.
Well,
everybody knows the first half of the first verse, and that's all.
That's about it. And and then not too far into there, everybody was probably drunk anyway. So what difference did it make? So, well, I sure am glad you called in. Annette probably is bored with our radio talk. No, she's not. Okay, she's heard those radio too. Oh, okay, all right. Well, let's see.
And people don't know that you were the best man at my wedding.
That's right. Yeah. And boy, that was when was that? What year was that?
1969.
69. That was a good year.
Wow.
Yeah. It was. It was over 31 years ago.
I could not remember the year. Annette has to remind me. I don't remember the other day, much less years ago, 69. Yeah.
Well, what I have a problem remembering was, Ann will say, "Now you remember I said," blah, 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 blah. And I've learned to say, "Yes, ma'am."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'd like to see those pictures.
Oh, pictures.
Wedding pictures.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a couple that I think I can put my hands on. I'll send it to you.
Oh, do? Yeah. Go ahead and post them on Facebook so everybody can see them.
Are you kidding me?
Because what was your wedding date? When was that?
April the 19th.
April 19th. Well, that's coming up soon.
Yes,
A few months.
Is.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
It is.
All right. That'd be a good time to post those. All right. Well, we should do a program just as you mentioned on the golden days of radio. We could probably make that a continuing series.
That was fun. I was talking to somebody not too long ago at church about the new technology we have at church with video and audio and lighting and so forth.
Yeah.
And used to be, we did our editing, what little bit there was, with a razor blade and some Scotch tape.
Yeah. I still do well with that.
It works.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, kids, we all have, and I'm just glad that I called in. And
I am too.
Enjoy listening to you.
Thank you.
And have a wonderful rest of the January.
Okay. Well, you're welcome to call back anytime and bail us out.
Thank you, sir. Bye, Annette. Y'all come to see us again.
Happy New Year, Andy.
Happy New Year to you guys.
Bye-bye. You're welcome to come see us anytime. Tell Ann we said hey.
I shall do that.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. An old school chum. We were in Wingate together. He was originally from Fayetteville and did some radio work down there. And when I'd go to visit him, we'd stay up all night long when the station was off the air. And, we'd play radio all night at, better not mention the call letters. Might get him. Well, I don't know. It doesn't matter now, does it? No, I better not mention WFAI. Okay. And then when he came to visit, I guess we did some stuff at WSAT in Salisbury, but mainly Fayetteville. That was our thing there. Okay, well, that ate up some time.
It did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But we still have a little bit of time left. If you'd like to be on the program, 336-932-1881. And that 18-second delay, don't let that confuse you in the beginning because, you may want to turn your Facebook feed down so when we're on the phone, you can just hear that. All right.
Sounds good.
I had mentioned we were going to be talking about customer service, good and bad. So that's one thing we're going to do from time to time. I'll tell you what, we'll keep our lines open one more time, a little bit more time here, but not much because we need to move along. But I did mention books before we hooked up with Andy. So what are you reading right now? Anything to tell us about or something recently, Sweets, to share with us?
It's called The End of Her, and it's an author I'd never read before. Let's see, her name is... I think her name is Sherry Lapena, Lapena.
I saw the book. Yeah, it looks like maybe it. Is she good?
Yeah, and I don't know if I found her on one of the book clubs or if I found her on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a new book written last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very good. I might try to get some more of hers.
Okay. Now, we've been watching Mary Higgins Clark movies.
Yeah.
We've seen 3 so far on Hallmark. Are they on Hallmark? No.
No,
that's not Hallmark.
Prime.
Amazon Prime.
I think we've seen about 4 so far.
Oh, have we? Okay.
Yeah, and they're not as good as her books, I don't think.
Mm-hmm. But you've read all of these?
I'm sure I have. It's
one
been
point.
so long. These are, a lot of her first books,
mm-hmm.
which were really good. I always liked her first books, the ones that were written years ago.
Mm-hmm.
A lot better than her later books, because a lot of her later books, she collaborated with other authors, which I didn't really like those as well.
Yeah, okay.
But
so is she still writing under that name? Somebody still writing under that name, Mary Higgins Clark, or do we know?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
They may be. I don't know. I haven't really checked it out to see. Because she's been dead about a year. Has she been dead? Or did she die this past year?
I think it was this past year, because we had her last week.
Yeah.
We mentioned all the people that died. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, so we'll get some reviews. Okay, I got something to show you as we finish up. This is in the December issue of Carolina Country Magazine. I'm running late on reading, so and I gotta leaf through this to find it. This is a good little magazine that I've been getting for years. We are not a member of a electric cooperative, but been getting this magazine because we, it was a media thing or something like that. So let me find this, because you're going to like this, sweets. Hang on a minute. Got to look all through the magazine. And while I'm looking, it's like there's something else.
Is it something about ice cream?
No, I know it's ice cream cone on the cover
Yeah, I saw
here.
ice cream on the front.
Yeah, okay. But there's a write-up, and I didn't have time to mention this last week. But look at this. Can you see without your glasses?
No, what is that? The
Spoon Lady.
The Spoon Lady, Abby,
Yeah.
the Spoon Lady.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So I have contacted them so we can do an interview with the Spoon Lady, and she has a new CD out. I wonder if Andy's ever heard of the Spoon Lady.
Oh my gosh.
Because you discovered her, a couple of years ago now, I guess?
Yeah.
And the Spoon Lady has her own little band, and she plays the spoons just as it would indicate with her name. But you fell in love with her.
Yeah. It's just amazing to watch her.
Now, have you been practicing with your spoons? You
No.
haven't tried that, have you? Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So I've sent them a message, and we'll see if we can get in touch with the Spoon Lady, and we'll chat with her and see if we can get some of her music here in the program.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, if you're interested, all you have to do is go on, just Google her, Abby, the Spoon Lady.
Yep.
And just watch some of her videos. I mean, it's just mesmerizing to watch her. It's just, the best one is, oh gosh, what is that one? It's something about angels.
I don't know. I'm not as big a
remember.
fan as you are, apparently.
Yeah, Chris Rodriguez is the one she teamed up with. She's actually known as she's a busker.
Mm-hmm. Busker. Okay.
Someone who entertains on the street.
So not someone who clears tables. That's a
No, it's a busk.
busker.
B-U-S-K,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
But I think she, I've done some research on her. She came from, I think, a very, influential family, and I don't really remember, what happened. She came upon hard times, and
Yeah.
but yeah, look her up if you're interested.
Okay. Check out the Spoon Lady. Hopefully we'll talk to her soon.
Her real name is Abby Roach.
Okay.
She's a storyteller, activist, and spoon player.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So get those spoons out, folks. We'll give that a whirl here soon. Okay, well, we know one person was listening today. Hopefully others will be listening from time to time. And you can certainly phone in when we're live at 11 every Monday morning on our Mike Moore Media Facebook page. Annette's already read the article now, just handed across the desk here.
That's amazing. She has 355,000 subscribers worldwide.
Wow.
On YouTube.
That's pretty good. Yeah, so we can check her out on YouTube, the Spoon Lady.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we're done, sweets. No more calls. But maybe we'll pick up the pace next week.
I'm disappointed.
I know. But it was nice to hear from Andy.
I'm not gonna keep it up if we don't get some calls.
Oh,
now.
no.
If we don't get any calls.
Oh, no, don't say that. We've got things to talk about.
January may be my first and last month.
First and last month.
Yeah.
Okay. So if someone's listening and they don't want to hear you, they know what to do.
That's right.
Okay. But if they would like to hear you, you know what to do. All right. Thank you, sweets.
You're welcome.
All right. And Annette and I will be back with you next Monday, live at 11. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good week.